Hello, welcome to Flash News with Bobby Fazio, and today with Kiana
Fazio, Kiki Fazio.
All right, so it's a little bit different today. We are not in our usual setting. We are obviously in our kitchen right now, and today is Wednesday, November 10th, 2021, and we would normally be having a podcast episode today, but that didn't happen either. So we are just going to do a Flash News, get you caught up to date on everything that happened this past weekend, with the stock eliminator points still up for grabs. Super stock has been decided, and we are heading into Pomona for the finals this weekend. All right, as you all know, not podcast, sorry. What's this called again? Flash News, that's it. Flash News brought to you by Drag Insights. Go to app.draginsights.com. Research yourself, see how good you are, or in my case, see how bad you can be. Sign up for free right now, app.draginsights.com. Research your opponents. I mean, let's be realistic. That's what we're really using it for, okay? We're spying on people. We want to make sure that we can get any kind of edge that is possible in the stock, super comp, super gas, .90 categories, okay? Every class and or category represented, as long as it is an NHRA sportsman category.
And it's super easy to use.
Yes, it is.
Super easy.
Yep. We will use it today. We'll look somebody up. Who else is it brought to you by? Oh, well, since you seem to have your artisan coffee shirt on.
Get up and show everybody. Woo!
Caffeine and horsepower. Is that what it says on the back?
Sorry.
Artisan Racing, caffeine and horsepower fueling your day. All right.
Best coffee.
Ron Capicella.
Shout out to Ron. Woohoo!
Thanks for that lovely advertisement, Ron. Ron put up my winner circle photo in the Drag Racing Edge magazine. If you don't have Drag Racing Edge, sign up for it. It's only $25 for a year. I signed up for my father. I signed up for my uncle. I mean, I signed... Oh, I didn't tell you all that, did I? Never mind. All right, so...
Awkward.
I'm spending money. Okay. But thank you, Artisan Coffee.
Thank you, Ron.
Let's go over what happened this weekend. We had a Division 7, the final race, out in Las Vegas. They raced in Las Vegas about 50 times this year. If I lived in Division 7, I would just look to move toward Las Vegas or Henderson, Nevada, because that seems like where you'll be racing 90% of your races. We raced there so much that I even forgot that we were racing there this past weekend. So shame on me. Let's see who qualified number 1 out in Las Vegas. So in stock eliminator, we had Larry DeForest, factory stock D. He's got a 2010 Mustang Cobra Jet. He ran 9:59.7 on a 1078 index, going 1:18.3 under. Wow, Larry DeForest. Cutting it close there, buddy, for that number 1 spot. And in super stock, you've heard his name qualified number 1 multiple times. The other coffee guy. He's Roasters Coffee. He's from down in Amarillo, Texas. Craig Galtieri, GTG Automatic in the replacement car because Old Blue is still getting fixed, I believe. So now he's got Big Red, an 02 Cavalier. He ran 9:42.3 on a 10:57. He was 1:14.7 under the index. So congratulations to the number 1 qualifiers, Larry DeForest and Craig Galtieri. Okay, let's see who our winners were. All right, stock eliminator. We had Ryan Mangus. Let's get his picture up here. It's from Auto Imagery. Ryan's got the H-Stock Automatic 1968 Nova. He got the win over Dave Piest. I finally know how to say Dave's last name correctly. Thank you for everyone that corrected me on that. Mangus, as we said, H-Stock Automatic 68 Nova. Dave Piest, C-Stick 71 Mustang. Mangus styles 1157, cuts an 036 light, runs an 1158.4, 14 thou over. Dave Piest, 38 on the light, okay? 2 thou disadvantage on the light. He dials 1076, runs 1074.4. He breaks out by 16 thou, giving the win to Ryan Mangus. Congratulations. That kid can drive, and he's proved it in that 70 Camaro he used to run, and now this 68 Nova. So, way to go, sire. And in super stock, who do we have in super stock? Oh, Pete Peary. There's his picture. He's got the 2005 Pontiac Sunfire running factory GTE. He got the win over Ted Roddenberg in a 2019 Mustang. So Pete Peary, factory GTE, dials 921, cuts an 015 light, runs a 922 with a 0, 1 over. Nice run for him.
Ooh.
And then Ted Rodenberg or Roddenberg, somebody comment and kind of correct me on that. Poor Ted dials an 853. He's in a factory Superstock B 2019 Mustang, but he goes 040 red and shuts it off. He runs 1205 at 86 miles an hour, handing the win to Mr. Pete
Peary.
Yep, he's part of that Lucas Oil team with the Emmons brothers, the triplets, and nephews and nieces and cousins and uncles, and they have 58 cars that show up at the track. You can see it's all set up. They got the awnings. It's like they're like a professional team. And they were hanging out in Huntington Beach last night, which made me super, super jealous. I told them to hit up the bungalow and TK Burger. Go get yourself a TK Burger if you're still there. While we're at it here, we got Pete Peary we were just talking about. Let's look him up on Drag Insights. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I go to app.draginsights.com on my phone.
Show me.
And I go to drivers. And I type in Pete Peary. Boom. Click on him. So I can select now a newer feature that started within the last week or two. You can sort through the driver's classes, categories that he or she has run. So he just won in Factory GTE. So let's take a look at his stats in Factory GTE. 124 rounds of competition. His average qualifying position is 14, so he likes to qualify up pretty high. Wow, he's been... no, I'll let you look that up, how many final rounds he's been in. His win percentage, 66 and 1/3%. And his average reaction time, pretty good. Pretty good. Average reaction time. Would you consider that to be pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. 9.229.
That's his average ET.
Oh, I'm sorry. 0.026.
There you go. All right. Still learning. She's going to be a pro soon. She's going to be driving a stalker before you know it. 0.26 average reaction time for Mr. Pete Peary. Okay. If you haven't signed up for Drag Insights yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's still free right now. You need to get in there. Okay. Who else do we have to cover here? Oh, yeah. We had a Atco Stock Superstock, East Coast Stock Superstock. It's our Division 1, basically, our Division 1 combo association. They had to run 8th mile this weekend due to the weather. But you talk about D1 racing. Here's the two finalists here. Bubba Linky and Matt Lisa. Okay? Check out this final round. Bubba Linky, he was running B-Stock automatic in 97 Camaro. He's 002 on the tree. Dials 636, 8th mile, runs 636 with a 3. Matt Lisa, D-Stock automatic, U.S. Nationals champion this year, and high up in the points. 68 Camaro, dials a 670, 009 light. Bubba Linky's 002, Matt Lisa's 009, and Lisa runs a 672 on a 670. Bubba Linky gets the win, and not only that, he gets the championship for the series. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Bubba Linky on your East Coast Stock Superstock 2021 points championship. Let's go over the Stock Eliminator national points right now. Now we know Greg Stanfield clinched Superstock, and in stock, Joe Santangelo is still number 1. He's got 633 points. Jerry Emmons is number 2 with 625 points. They both have this one national event left to claim here in Pomona. Todd Hoven's number 3 with 591 points. Wes Neely is number 4. He's claimed out. He's got 583 points. And Jimmy Hidalgo Jr., 569 points. And he would have one national event left to claim. I think it's only up for contention between Joe Santangelo and Jerry Emmons at this point, so we'll see what happens this weekend in Vegas, or Pomona. In Vegas, Joe Santangelo was driving one of Bo Butner's cars. I don't know what happened to him second round, but he shut it off early. The car looked like it launched, just wasn't running right, whether it was, I don't know if he launched in second gear by accident or the car just had some issues. Joe, if you're watching, let us know what happened, man. So good luck to Joe and Jerry Emmons this weekend. We'll see who comes back with that championship. Let's get Greg Stanfield up here because he just won the national championship. And because I'm in the picture with him.
That's a nice picture.
Like that? That's from Indy. My dad took that picture. It only took him 6 or 7 tries to push the right button on the iPhone, even though he owns one.
Poor Bob.
Yeah, he's learning. But Greg Stanfield, a racer's racer, a nice guy, and just like we need to get him on the podcast, I think. Greg, if you're out there, congratulations on your Superstock championship, and you need to come on the podcast and talk all about it and educate us on engine building and anything else that you can teach us so we can win just like you. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, Greg was... All right, so this picture right here, moments after this picture was taken, Greg tells me about the new factory experimental class that was coming out. So I knew about this since Indy, and I spoke to NHRA about it also that same weekend. So it sounded pretty cool. 10.5 tire. What else? I think 5-speed manual transmission. It's basically like a factory Superstock showdown, I think. What'd they say? Tube chassis. There's rules. I posted all the rules. You can check it out. And that weekend alone, I talked to about 4 or 5 racers that were already going to start building their cars. So it sounds like it has some interest, and they said they knew of people that were going to build them also. So maybe we got to get Holbrook on here. We got to get a Dodge representative on here. We got to get a Chevy. We'll get Greg on here. We need to get all 3 of the manufacturers, their engine builders, and see how they came up with the rules and if they had any input and what have you. So factory experimental exhibitions next year. Sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. Looking forward to it. All right, what else do we want to cover here? Are you on the Facebook? Is anybody commenting? I feel like we got to...
Let me go on here.
Daryl Goheen. Sportsman motorcycles. He wants Sportsman motorcycles included in Drag Insights. Well, we'll talk to somebody about that. And thanks for signing up there. Okay, we are headed to Pomona this weekend, as we already said. Did I cover everything else I wanted to cover? Oh, divisionals. Divisional champions. I want to highlight all of you. So send in your pictures. Either post them on our page, send something. Send a winner circle picture, send a picture of your car. I don't care what it is. I hate having to go on Google Images and find pictures of you, and for fear of copyright infringement, and I don't know who actually posted the picture to begin with, and I don't want to piss people off. So send in your pictures. Okay, now we are going to Pomona this weekend for the finals. Used to be called the Winston Finals when I was a kid. Now it's called the NHRA Auto Club Finals. And I like this race. I've been to this race a couple times. I love this track. I hope it never closes, but it is in California, and who knows what's ever going on in that state. But this race takes place during Veterans Day. So last time I was there, I actually did meet some of the veterans, and I was taking pictures with them. So I thought it was cool to see different veterans out there and kind of get pictures of them, thank them for their service. I think NHRA, I think they do some things for the veterans, but I would like if they did a little bit more. Maybe gave them free tickets to events, things like that.
That's awesome.
Make sure that they are being taken care of. They are getting older. Our Vietnam veterans are getting older, and our World War II veterans are kind of few and far between at this time. So I want to make sure NHR is doing all that they can to make sure that these gentlemen feel appreciated.
And tomorrow's Veterans Day.
Yes. So tomorrow starts the race because today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. So qualifying will begin tomorrow. The weather looks to be pretty hot, actually. 89 tomorrow, 91 and 91 Friday and Saturday, and I think 89 again on Sunday. So good weather, 1% chance of rain, according to weather.com, all weekend. And California is usually kind of like low humidity, so even though it's 90 degrees, I don't think it'll be too bad. I wish we could get on an airplane and head out there.
I wish too.
Tonight. Let's do it. And last but not least, we are going to, my wife and I here,
The PRI, December 9th through the 12th.
Yes, we are headed to PRI. We want to know who else is going. This is going to be our first time going. And we want to know what we should expect there. And I'm hoping to meet as many of you as possible and show you, drag insights and talk to you about the podcast and hear about your racing operation. And, somebody needs to give me a guided tour. I want somebody... I know a lot of you have been messaging me. You've been going for 20 years and 30 years and things like that. So you can comment to us and tell us where to go. NHRA booth. What else? Any cool seminars we should go to? Things like that. So let us know.
Super excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully the weather's not too bad there. But I guess we'll be inside the whole time. I did see that it's at the convention center, but Lucas Oil Stadium also. So I don't know, inside, outside. This is how little we know about this.
We've been watching YouTube.
Yeah. So, looking forward to meeting you.
Yep.
And
Very
or
excited.
seeing you. If anybody wants to hang out, let us know. Okay, I think that was it. We covered everything we wanted to cover. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Flash News. Today was Wednesday, November 10th, 2021. Today's actually my grandfather's birthday. He would have been 109 today. Grandpa Balzona, Pasquale,
Birthday.
came over on a boat when he was 7 years old. And he was the only relative I had that was actually shorter than me.
It's his twin.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Pop-Pop.
Happy birthday. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Good luck out in Pomona. Anybody that's still traveling there, safe travels. Wish we were coming. I was supposed to drive a super stock car. However, it fell through. The car is sold, and the new owner just probably didn't want me to drive it. Can't blame him, though, can I? I wish I was there. Wanted to go down that track. All right, guys. That's enough of me. Let's get out of here. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Take care.